there's been a few kind of Tea Party infiltrators throughout the country, and there's probably been more rumors of it than have actually happened. But just in case that were to happen, we're really encouraging everybody, keep your little cell phone cameras out. If you see anybody who doesn't look like they belong here, or they're spreading a message that's not our message, please take a picture of them, take a video of them. Any of the volunteers you see up at the head table have copies of our permit, and all we have to do is find a Capitol security officer and tell them that that person is not with our Tea Party, and then they have the authority to remove them. And then another kind of cool thing someone told me about today, they heard on the Rusty Humphreys show, that we can actually kind of police it ourselves. If you see somebody who, again, has a sign that isn't appropriate or doesn't agree with us or is yelling things that are not in line with our principles, please just point at them and start a chant and say, "You don't represent us. You don't represent us." And I think that might kind of signal.
Of course, living in a free country where we are all afforded the wonderful right of free speech. However, there are some who would like to have a differing point of view. There are some who are joining us today that do not share our common sentiment. And if we do have some of our friends who are vocal and also doing their best to change the course of this program, I'd like for you to go ahead and remind them that they do not represent us. They do not represent us. They do not represent us.
My name is Sandra Punani-Burgess. I've lived in Hawaii all my life, and the liberal media out there, I want you to pay attention. Look at the color of my skin. I'm a person of color. I'm Hawaiian, Chinese, and Filipino, and I'm a Tea Partier.
Special thank you for today and for each of our tax rallies goes to Kimberly Pine of Eva Beach, a fantastic representative. And without her, a lot of us wouldn't be able to get together and get organized to fight this monstrosity, this machine that works so hard to take everything we've got. We've learned anything this year, and Kim has shown us the bills, she's shown us what they're doing, is that they want an even bigger bite, and they're exploiting the current economic situation. It's going to be a temporary tax. You ever seen one go away? Exactly. That's the point I was trying to make. You never see it go away. Kimberly and her entire staff have just been terrific. They're hearing what's going on out there in the communities, even beyond Eva Beach. It's statewide. People are suffering. But these people, these politicians live in some kind of cocoon. But Kim and her staff, they know what's going on. Just for starters, Tom Berg, this guy ought to be the next representative out of Eva Beach and Lower Waipahu. This guy is a tax fighter. He's a no-nonsense waste cutter, and he understands policies and their implications for anything from transportation to the raw sewage that comes out of this Capitol. Let me tell you, he knows where the bones are buried, and he knows how to fix things. We're here to send a message to the people in that building right there that we pay enough taxes already. They've got to learn to make do with what they've got, the way we make do with it, the way that, households and businesses make do with it. They obviously don't understand. And going door to door in those offices in the state capitol, letting them know, hey, Senator, hey, Representative, hey, staff people, you're killing us. You're killing us with these taxes. And the taxes create higher prices, and the higher prices get taxed even higher. So it's a pyramiding effect that's driving people to leave Hawaii, driving people so they can never move out of their parents' home. Businesses that could start aren't starting. The ones that are in business are hurting, laying off, going out of business. So this is the beginning of a stand we're taking. We've really had enough.
Our opponents will try to divide us upon race or socioeconomic status. But if we want the change that we desire, we have got to stick together.
There are more of us than there are of them.
One of our largest helpers, and who has really donated, her staff has donated all their evening and weekend time, I think, is Representative Kim Pine. So please give her a huge round of applause.
We have to remind the folks that are in this building and beyond that they, in fact, work for us. We do not work for them.